Hello and welcome to episode 9, and for this episode I've travelled not very far actually. I'm just near Lechlade and I'm at a lake called Horcott Lake. Never been here before, don't really know much about the place apart from a little bit of like gossip that I've heard from a few friends. So I really can't tell you anything about this venue. The little bit I have heard about this place I'll go into a little bit more when I show you rigs and method that I'm going to be fishing. Like I say, I haven't even got everything off the barrow yet, it's all my gear still on the barrow, so I'll go into all rigs and methods etc. when I've got all that set up. I'm here for 48 hours, it's the 1st of December today, so nearly Christmas, but still very mild weather as you can tell. Still only in a t-shirt, it's still very mild. So anyway, I'm going to get set up now, so let's get fishing. Right then guys, I've just got my marker rod set up. I'm going to have a bit of a plumb round, like I say, I've never been here before so I don't know what the lake is like. So I'm just going to have a bit of a plumb round with the old marker rod and see what I've got out there. So see myself, I've got a quarter marker float, a drop zone marker float I believe it's called. Then I got a 4-ounce lead on the end of a stiff boom section. That way if it does go into any weed that just keeps it up out the weed. Okay, right, just gonna have a bit of a cast around now with a marker rod and see what I've got out there. Alright, from that first cast, I've been able to determine that what I've got in front of me so far is pretty much a lot of gravel. It was just tiny little dinks and bumps on the tip of the marker rod as I was dragging that back. Got sort of bit of a lock up every now and again, but from that first cast, there don't seem like there's much out there to worry about. So I'm going to do a bit more marker rodding now and just have a bit of sort of a fan round the swim just to make sure, but I'm going to sign it off there because you don't want to watch me marker rodding for about half hour. So alright, so I'll catch you later and then probably the next bit will be rigs. Right. And then guys, just been doing a bit more casting around with a marker rod, and depth wise I'm looking at around about 4 to 6 foot in what I'm fishing in. Where I've got me marker float at the moment, I don't know if you can make it, I'll zoom in on it quickly. There you go, I think you just make that out there. That's my marker float. That's about 50 to 60 yards out roughly, I'd say. Found a nice gravelly spot, so just going to use the old throwing stick now and put a few boilies out. Alright guys, I'm going to show you what rigs and bait I'm using now for this session. I'm doing something a little bit different that I don't usually do. I'm fishing inline lead, but I'm fishing it sorry, put out a shot there. I'm fishing it inline drop-off style for this session. So as you can see, the leader runs around the outside of the lead, and the idea being, once a fish picks your rig up with the fish pulling from that way and me pulling from that way, the swivel, oh sorry, put it out of shot again, the swivel drops out the bottom of the lead, and then with a bit of fighting the lead drops off, and then you've got no lead, and then you're in direct contact with the fish when you're playing it. So as you might be able to see, you set up, when you put the leader on the swivel, it sort of goes back to front. So the swivel goes in sort of back to front. When you first do this, you have to squeeze that bit of the swivel sort of a bit flatter so it will fit into the bottom of the lead, so it will be nice and easy to pull out if you get a fish. And then tail rubber on that end, and that's it. So for this bait, I'm using the Connect Baits All Seasons Red, and I've got that tipped with a bit of fake buoyant sweet corn. I got all my buoyant sweet corn soaking in Hinder's Beetle-in. Absolutely brilliant stuff this is, about 3,000 times sweeter than sugar, and it's just absolutely amazing stuff to keep all your rubber and fake baits soaking in. So anyone out there who uses rubber and fake baits a lot, then get yourself some Beetle-in from Hinder's. Absolutely brilliant additive. Even if you just fish rubber baits on their own, just use a couple of grains of rubber corn soaking in Beetle-in. It will get your fish, I guarantee it. So that's what I'm using. So what I'm doing, that's going to go into a PVA bag with Hinder's Nuts multi-mix. Well, that first off, I take my PVA bag, sorry if I'm doing some of this out of shot. Right, first off, drop me bait into the bottom of the PVA bag. nice and flat in the bottom of the PVA bag. Okie dokie. And then put some of the Hinders Nuts multi-mix in the bottom. And then also what I'm going to do, for a bit of instant attraction when I cast out, I'm going to put a bit of the Hinders Tiger Slime into the bag as well. But it smells very sweet, PVA friendly, so it won't melt the PVA bags. So let's put some of that in. So I'm just going to pour a bit of that into the PVA bag. So when the PVA melts, got some instant attraction in the PVA around your area. Got a bit more of the nuts multi-mix, and then thread a bit more hook link into the PVA bag. Bit more of the nuts multi-mix. Spilling it all over my tackle box. Okay, I think that's enough. And then let's drop the lead into the top of the PVA bag, and then twist it up. Okay, normally I'll lick and stick my PVA bags, but because I've put the PVA friendly Tiger Slime into the PVA bag, it probably won't lick and stick. So on this occasion I'm just going to take some PVA tape and wrap it around the top of the PVA bag. A couple of granny knots, so a bit fiddly, fingers are a bit cold. And then that's that ready to cast out. All I'll do quickly before I do cast out, just trim off these sorry, keep doing it out of shot. Alright, so that's my rig ready to cast out on one rod. Then on my other rod, fish exactly the same rig and method, only rather than some pop-up corn, like buoyant corn, I'm going to fish in a little tiny pop. So I've done a little tiny pop-up. That is the Hinders pops in Tangberry, and they're already soaking in beetle when you get them from Hinders. But just for a bit of added attraction, I'm going to pour a bit more of my beetle in there. Really get them soaking in that beetle. Okay, so I'm going to set that one up exactly the same way on my other rod. So, okie dokie guys, I'm going to get that first one cast out, and then I'll update you later. And guys, got both rods cast out now, so I just thought I'd give you a quick scan around the lake. And like I say, I really can't tell you too much about the place because, like I say, I really don't know. So I'm pretty much where I've cast to. I'm pretty much in the middle, open water, where I found the clear spot for the marker rod. I haven't really got much of a night marker to go on if I do get a fish in the night, but I'll sort of basically aim for that bit of sticky up tree there and that bit of sort of sticky up tree there, sort of left rod, right rod obviously. So one of the other guys I got chatting to said all that end of the lake to the left is quite shallow, and where I am, sort of mid-water, is a bit deeper. And over there to the right, that's where the bailiff resides, in that little hut there. That is the bailiff. There you go. I'm not sure what size this water is. Looking at it, I'd roughly estimate, I'd say somewhere between 8 to 10 acres. But seems alright, seems a nice quiet place. I don't know if you can hear all that noise in the background behind me. I'll quickly show you. Right, so camp all set up. Have a quick look in me bivvy first. But there you go. All nice and comfortable. Ready for 2 days worth of fishing. Unhooking area. Let's have a look behind me. So, right behind me we've got another smaller lake, which you can fish on the same ticket. So then if you can hear all that noise in the background, what's behind me, just beyond the little lake behind me, we've got a working gravel pit. So it's not too bad. I'm sure once 5-6 o'clock comes, they're finished work and it'll be nice and quiet again. Okie dokie guys, right, I'm gonna have something to eat and I'll catch up with you later. And guys, well, I've come to the 2 swims to the left of me where there's a nice young chap I've got chatting to who's fishing for pike, and he's got a fish on.
Yeah. Only one today so far.
Did it feel like a good one?
Not bad. I think you might make a double.
Have a look at the bend. That's a nice bend. So look at there. Just seen him jump out the water. Like I say, it's not carp fishing, but I'll come and have a look at anyone who's putting a fish on the bank. Oh, he looks a nice fish, doesn't he? Well, I'm going to put the camera down, guys, and do the netting honours for this chap.
Wow! Lift the front of the net up. It's quite a shallow net. That's it. Yeah.
Whoa! The size of him. Oh, that's nice. Jesus. Oh.
Right, on the mat. Sure.
Is that right down like that? Right, let's grab me.
You've been worried about the op. A bit of finicky take. I hope you ain't swallowed it on the spot.
You want me to come and hold him for you?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think you might need a... There's a glove there.
That's right, I've got mine on. Where's his ears?
There was hardly see the sun.
No, either fine looking specimen of a fish, isn't he?
I would say that he's, I don't know, 17, 18 pound. That little clip there, the one
No, keep that on there in case he decides he wants to swallow. There you go.
Can you see them?
Let this bag and keep his mouth open. Come on.
I can see the
Size of him, he's like a crocodile.
trying to get them bait out so I can see it.
Yeah, let's have a forceps, mate.
I think there's a shorter pair if you're happy with that. It wasn't right then, was he?
No, it's in about right place, mate. You hooked him about right.
Always worry about the decent ones. That one, I'd say 18, I guess.
Oh, magnificent specimen.
Weighed about a pound for the bag. Got a take on the other rod, mate.
That's that, and then the
Scales.
chap's ledger dead bait is going.
You might have dropped it. About a pound for the bag, mate. Let's have a look at the other one.
Let's have a look at these scales.
16 and 3/4, take a pound off. 15 and 3/4.
15, 12.
Yeah.
No, it's already set for the bag.
Is it?
Yeah.
Already set for the bag. 16, 12.
16, 12. There you go.
Yeah, because I've got a pound already on for the bag.
Well done then, mate. On your...
Lovely.
Well done, Nick.
All
Do you want me
right,
to slide him back for you?
Please, yeah. I was just having a feel, see if there's anything here.
all right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a day there. And hopefully, next fish on the bank will be for me. All right, guys. Just going to sort of make this my last update of the evening because you probably can't tell by this screen, but the light's starting to go now. So I've probably got about 45 minutes of half decent light left. So unless any fish come along, this will be my last update of today, tonight. So yeah, see that nice pike, the guy to 2 swims to the left of me just then, that was a nice fish. So even if I don't catch anything, at least you've seen a fish, not a carp, but it's a fish. One of the resident anglers was over here a little while ago, just having a bit of a chat to me. He's saying carp-wise, this is a very, very hard lake. He said, expect a blank, because he reckons there's only about 15 carp in this whole lake. He said you're more likely to catch a tench. He said the tench probably outnumber the carp sort of 100 to 1. So he said expect to catch a tench or two. So even if I could catch a tench, I'd be happy with that, because pound for pound, tench fight as well as what carp do in my opinion. And I like tench, so even if I can get a tench, I'd be happy. It shows me rigs are working, etc. So yeah. Anyway, right, yeah, I'm going to call it a day before I make this video too long again. Alright, I'll catch you later, guys. Morning, everyone. Quiet night for me last night. Nothing landed, not even a bleep or anything on either rod. But, bit of a cold one last night. Early morning mist just lifting off the water. Don't know if you can make it out in the distance. Nice clear morning. That's nice, lovely blue skies. It's 2nd of December now, you'd never know it. But definitely feeling it's like it's winter weather now, look. Bivvy or frosty this morning. unhooking that all frosty. I have to show you the temperature on my thermometer. Absolutely 0 at the moment. So anyway, I'm gonna get some breakfast now, guys, and I'll update you later with something, hopefully. Alright, catch you later. Some lovely fried eggs for me breakfast to go in me bacon wraps. Yummy. Alright guys, update time. Unfortunately there's nothing much to say. There's hasn't been any action for me, unfortunately. It's been very quiet. It's just gone midday now, and I've recast me rods into some different areas on the same bait, same methods as I showed you yesterday. But after talking to one of the locals who fishes here regularly, he was telling me the further out you go, the shallower it gets. It starts off deep close in under your rod tips, and as you go further out it shallows up. So what I've done is I've cast it out a bit closer this time. So but still no action yet, unfortunately. So fingers crossed something will come along for me to show you. So yeah, not a lot more to add really. Been a very quiet session. Right, so some of the locals have told me it's a very hard lake, and I very much believe them now. So alright guys, I'll catch up with you later on. Alright guys, this bit is for all those of you who entered my competition in the last episode. I asked you to have a guess how many miles it was for me to travel from my house in Swindon to the lake in Sevington and Chippenham. The exact mileage from my house to Sevington was 27.3 miles. So as I said to the nearest mile, anyone who has said 27 miles, then you'll be the winner. If no one has said 27 miles exactly, then it'll be whoever's nearest. Or if I've got multiple answers at 27 miles, then your names will go into a hat and then I'll pick a winner. I don't know who the winner is yet because there's still a couple of days left to run of the competition, so by the time I edit this video I will know who the winner is. So the winner will be you. I'll put your name here, and then I'll also inbox you as well to let you know you're the winner, so you can give me your address details to get those prizes sent off to you. Okay, alright, I'll catch you later. Alright guys, it's morning now, and unfortunately another fishless night. Time for me to pack up in a minute and get home. Sorry this has been a boring episode for you guys to watch. It's entirely my own fault really. I know the bait I'm using works because I've used and caught on it many times before. Rigs, methods which I've used and caught on many times before, so I know all that's fine. It's just my own fault really, like I say, for coming to a new lake, not doing enough homework, and then getting here and then finding out there's hardly any carp in here to fish for. So I'll be back next week on the smaller lake which is behind me, because all the locals I've spoke to have said if I want the carp, that was the lake I should have been on. So oh well, that's another episode. So alright, sorry again, it's been a boring one to watch, but like I said, my own fault, sorry about that. So alright, that's it, I'll catch you later, bye bye.